my name is Shauna Matney from Reimagine Your Normal. So it's been a couple of weeks since I last posted about my video journal. New things have happened. Started working on my business some more so that I can start helping people more effectively. I'm in an accountability group, and the tasks that we are given, get the task in the morning, and then we have to have it finished and submitted by midnight or we get kicked out of the group. So it's been interesting and it's fun because there's no putting it off. There's no trying to get it perfect because there's only so many hours in the day. I mean, it's got to get done. It's got to get done. So it has actually opened my eyes to a lot of the things I was doing to get in my own way, and I didn't realize it. So, for example, we have to make a video on YouTube and then write a blog about it and then post it in various places. But the hardest part is the blog and the video. So what I discovered is for the first 4 or 5 days I did fine. But then, actually, I think it was the first 4 days I did fine. And then it was on the 5th day that it was so hard not to be I have all these ideas. I don't really have time tonight, but it's Friday night. I have more time tomorrow and Sunday, so I'll just wait and do it then. And then I'll make it perfect and I'll do all these fun things. And I'm oh, but I have to turn it in tonight. So that's when I realized that's what I do. I will put off later what I could do now. So I've been trying to implement that more in everything else that I'm doing. So I listen to all these podcasts and all these YouTube videos, trying to get more information for the things that I'm looking for to help me, which is the eating part. The eating part I have trouble getting under control, so I'm working on that right now. So I'm doing a lot of research, and what I used to do is I would write everything down and I'd have all these notes everywhere. I'd have trouble keeping track of them all. And then I got to a point where I'm just okay, I can't keep track of all these notes. I never re-look at them. What is the point of this? So I stopped doing that. There's something that Stephen King said, I think in the 70s. He said that he doesn't have an ideas notebook for his writing of his stories. He said that is where good ideas go to die. He said that if you have an idea and it keeps coming up, then that's the idea that you want to go write about. So that's what he does. And so that's what I'm okay, I'm going to try and follow that philosophy. So I listen to a lot of the same things, and right now it's on intuitive eating. So I've been listening to a lot of things, and it's funny because the same things keep coming up. I keep picking out different information, and it's really the notes that I write wouldn't be relevant 10 podcasts or YouTube videos later, because my thoughts will have changed on that. Because every time you hear something new or you hear a different perspective, your thoughts and your own personal values on the idea kind of change and they morph. And that's growth. So if you are doing a lot of growing and a lot of development, personal, professional, whatever kind of development, your ideas and the way you think about stuff isn't going to be static. So writing down all these notes really isn't going to be very helpful. And that freed up a lot of time. I did not realize how much time I was wasting on so many things. And it freed up my mind too, because I would write down, I want to go back to podcast season 2, episode 5, because it's got really good stuff in there, and I need to re-listen to it, when I'm at home, not when I'm driving in the car, and write down the notes for it. But really, that's just adding up more to my to-do list, and nobody wants to have more things to do on their to-do list. So I digressed really hardcore to the left. So what I was originally talking about was the group that I'm in is forcing me to get stuff done. And that is something that I thought I was doing until I was really forced to look at myself in the mirror and realize that is not what was happening. going through this group and doing a lot of research and reading up and all the things that I've learned in the 2.5 years that I have been a fitness coach, so that I can start helping people. And it'll be helping people with the way that this accountability group is structured, because I thought I was doing everything I was supposed to. I thought that I was creating content. I thought I was doing what I was supposed to help people. I thought I wasn't getting in my own way as far as my business. I totally was. I knew I was getting in my own way with food and trying to figure that out, but I had no idea I was doing that with my business. And once I figured out how to get out of my own way, all of a sudden I had all this time to get everything done. It was weird. So I'm trying to figure out how to relate that or transfer that over to eating healthy and working out and being a healthier person, both mind and body. This is really changing a lot about the way that I'm thinking about stuff. And I know it's all very business related, but it all goes together. What you do in your business life kind of reflects what you do at home. Like your health, your food and your eating, your health and your nutrition, the way that you exercise, the things you do in your free time, the fun things that you do, all that stuff, it all relates to each other. So like if you want to be successful in life, then you need to be successful at the little things too. So, and a lot of times like, oh man, I didn't realize how much I was getting in my own way, like for reals. The thing to remember is progress, not perfection. So when I first started the video journal, I was going to do it once a week on Mondays. I was going to record the video on Monday at home and then record it or edit it and then put it in a blog, post it on Wednesdays, and that was going to be the structure. Except that I found that it is much easier to take these videos in the car, and especially now that I have figured out how to do the video the correct way so that it goes into the YouTube video better. So with the accountability group that I'm in, like they're having us create videos and blogs every day. So I was going to put off this video for the 30 days that I'm in that group, but I think I can do both. I think especially now that I figured out how to do the video the right way in the car, I can do that. And then I have all this time to talk while I'm driving. Find hidden time to get stuff done. So the plan is to go back to where on once a week when I have something to update, because I don't want to say like every Monday, because I might not have anything to say on Monday, but I might have something to say on Wednesday, so it's at least once a week. So if you like these videos, they should be showing up about once a week, once every 2 weeks at the most, and you can subscribe below and like and comment, and until next time.